We work with CISCO across our network, and so we've just been reimagining how our network will look now that we've got 22 races for Formula 1 this year, 17 in IndyCar. We're building new facilities across the world in Indianapolis. We've got more people remotely. So we're starting to reimagine what the network might look like inside Mclaren and giving us a little bit more efficiency, scale, visibility, and just better control as we've now got more and more races coming up for us to deliver services at. During the pandemic, working from home wasn't new. We'd worked from the hotel room, we'd worked from the racetrack, we'd worked from the garage, we'd worked from the racing truck. What was new was how do you do that at scale? For not 80 engineers, how do you do that for 800 people, including finance and procurement and design and marketing? So that was the challenge in the pandemic. Not working remotely was new to us, we've done that, but how do you do that at scale, and how do you incorporate some of the good side of what Formula 1 do and how they communicate with each other? How do we incorporate that across the organisation? Our building's quite strange in that we've got manufacturing, design, production, marketing, commercial, all taking place under one roof, and so you do have to be really careful about what device joins the network, and sometimes that has to happen. We've got remote parties from manufacturing systems dialing in to help us resolve issues, and when that's happening quickly, sometimes cybersecurity goes out the window, so we've got to make sure we put these things in place and work and collaborate. And I think listening to what's coming up with Zero Trust and the access, the sort of secure edge, it's giving us a chance to think about that as we redesign our network and think about what we do with remote manufacturing solutions as well. We've kind of fallen into this trap of calling WebEx a collaboration tool, and for me it's this collaboration platform. And at Mclaren there's only 18 of us that look after IT, and so we really have to partner up to deliver these solutions and pick platforms the organisation can self-serve. And so by that I mean, not only did we deploy a video endpoint, we deployed a room sensor, a presence detector, an ambient temperature monitor, and these are things that we wouldn't have normally been able to do. By deploying a room endpoint, we can suddenly tell our estates and facilities team how the room's being used. We can put in place safety measures to make sure during the COVID pandemic that they were the right number of people in the meeting room to keep people safe. And so truly, it's deploying that sort of as a platform. Now, some of the latest features we've seen here this week about hot desking and desk booking, that's all coming from the platform, and we're not just tactically picking products, we're picking a platform and really buying into that, so that's kind of important to us. We've had WebEx hologram in the office now for 3 months. AR and VR is used in the production of the car today. We use it to check visibility in wing mirrors without fully mocking up the cars. So it's already part of our design process, but now it opens up the opportunity to kind of bring to life that digital twin. You can physically hold up a part in front of you on the manufacturing floor, and the design engineer remotely can have a look at it. They can compare and contrast the CAD model, they can ask someone to manipulate it in front of them. And so currently we do that by running up and down stairs. We go and physically see the object, and now we're expanding our manufacturing sites. We're working with more and more third parties. We can start to, we think about where we could put hologram in the future and how we can improve the design quality of our design processes, not manufacture and waste as many parts, get them right first time, and really improve that collaboration between engineers and open up our supply chain a little bit more in what's quite a challenging time at the moment.